So, I have a small confession. This video is going to be a standard vlog. It's not going to be one that's going to be jam-packed with a whole bunch of action, so for my loyal viewers out there that are going to watch this entire video, I love you guys. Probably might likely because you know that I really appreciate the shit out of you guys, but I wanted to preface that in the beginning because for those of you individuals that are going to get triggered that this video isn't super action-packed, I wanted to say I'm sorry. As much as I would love to make videos that are super action-packed all the time, unfortunately, my life just doesn't allow for that. Now, I think I do a pretty good job at that, but considering the circumstances that it is the middle of the week, that the Corvette is currently a hovercraft, and the weather outside is frightening. Frightening in the sense that it's freezing outside. I just wasn't feeling it. And I know that a lot of you guys can attest out in the audience to those days where you get home and you're just like, oh my God, I don't want to do anything whatsoever. Have you ever been on a telemarketer's call list where they don't take you off and you ask multiple times? Yeah, just happened.
Now, before we get into the main content of the video, we are doing a Grom giveaway. Yes, this is the Ultimate Enthusiast giveaway number 3. It's a 2017 Grom, it's got 2,000 miles on it. It's highlighter yellow, and it is a ton of fun to ride.
Now, a lot of you guys are asking, well, Jack, why a Honda Grom? Well, the question is, why the hell not? First giveaway was a laptop and a GoPro and some other stuff. Second giveaway is $2,000, and that winner will be picked by this weekend's videos. So anybody that entered the second enthusiast giveaway, make sure that you stay up to date with that because I will be announcing the winner this weekend. And now we have the Grom giveaway, and just to give you guys a little bit of a teaser, this is only a stepping stone to bigger things. Now, we're going to get into a Corvette update here shortly because we have some new things that are going to be happening on the horizon of the Corvette shortly, which I'm really excited about. We'll get into those details here in a minute. So now the reason that I titled the video the way that I did is because I've been going through this dilemma. I really want it to just be me, but at the end of the day, I think about other channels such as Smurfin WRX and Subaru WRX Fan and That Dude in Blue, and I mean even Guitarmageddon ZL1. I don't think that that limits their ability to grow in other sectors, and really that was my only concern. It was, I'm not just a truck channel. Of course, we're always gonna have the truck channel, so guys don't fret, but we're also a car channel too, and I've always been a car guy. I had a whole bunch of cars before I had my truck, but I just so happened to have the Duramax, aka the Dirty Max, when I started my YouTube channel, and that I wanted to start my YouTube channel as Dirty Max with 4 R's, which is what my Instagram is, but YouTube said that I couldn't have that many repeat characters. I don't know, doesn't make any sense. So I was tossing around ideas such as like Joyride with Jack, or Jack's Joyride, or Dream Ride with Jack, or Open Road this, or Wide Lanes, I don't know. I had like a whole bunch of ideas that I was tossing around, but at the end of the day, and through a whole bunch of conversations, I figured, you know what, it's probably not that big of a deal. Maybe I was just overthinking it. But I wanted to still take a minute to say thank you to all of you that contributed forward some of your ideas. I really appreciate you guys taking some time to kind of think through this and contribute to this pot of ideas, if you will, this kind of festering collaborative pot. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. Dirty Max is always my thing, and yeah, people refer to me as Dirty Max, and that's okay. I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean, Mike is Street Speed, and Nick is Guitarmageddon. Nick has guitar in his name of anything, but it kind of becomes just this label, if you will, to the content that's just expected on the channel, and that's kind of my consensus. So I don't think I'm going to change my name from Dirty Max Jack. I think I'm going to keep it, and we're going to stay committed to it. And once I hit 100,000 subscribers, I don't want to change my name because then the channel becomes verified, and I don't think that there are any additional merits to that. Correct me if I'm wrong, any of my YouTube experts out in the audience, but I wouldn't want to change it after I reach that milestone, and that milestone is approaching very quickly, which is pretty cool. And I thought about, obviously, as one of my first ideas, as you know, some of you say business savvy, to make the channel the brand, but I want the brand to be separate from the channel. I want the brand to obviously represent me as it is my brand, and I'm the chief enthusiast officer, obviously CEO. I don't want it to be just the brand because it's outside of the brand. The brand is, yes, attached to my brand as Jack, but it's not all of me. Right? A huge part of me is an enthusiast, and obviously I wouldn't have created my brand otherwise. But that's generally why I'm thinking of staying away from branding the channel Enthusiast, Enthusiast Jack, Jack the Enthusiast, or Jack the Ripper. No, I'm just kidding. or anything along those lines.
As you guys can see, put a nice 10-inch lift kit on the Vet. Looks really good right about now. Yes, it's still sitting on jack stands, but I just haven't dropped it off yet. It's going to be really easy to take down though. Just need to get some wheels
for the new tires. I think it's going to look great, guys.
Low profile tires, big wheels, and a 10-inch lift kit.
We've got some burly, look at these girls, burly 335s in the rear, 285s in the front, massive tires, by the way. Love these things. They're badass. They're gonna look so good. I'm not gonna reveal what I'm doing for wheels on the car. If any of you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys might know because I posted a picture, but I will be picking the wheels up come this weekend. Very excited about that. Say hi to the vlog. Good boy, good boy, you're a good boy. Love you, buddy. Love you. All right, now, so if you're still with me in this video, I gotta say, truly love you guys. As I mentioned earlier on, this video is not one of the most entertaining, if you will, but it's a good video to just kind of level set. We haven't had a conversation one-on-one or one-on-many, however you want to look at it, in quite some time. We're doing a Q&A. 145 comments on my post, so thank you all very much. Let's jump into this. Valentine_52, do you plan on boosting the Z? Maybe eventually, but I don't think in 2018. Maybe that'll be a 2019 thing. And then depending on some factors, let's just say, we'll look at maybe going the boosted route in 2019, but 2018 is gonna stay NA. Jackson Dwyer 96, will you get the 17 hood with the functional air intake for the truck? I'd really like to, probably at some point this year. Mr. Livesley, how's the wrap holding up? Not bad, it's been on the truck for 2 years, definitely starting to show some signs of wear. Also probably something that I'm gonna replace this year. L Blau _ has your wife driven the Z06? No, but that is a good mention to foreshadow a video that's gonna be coming here in the near future. Eric Shan 1221, can you make dad hats? Not sure if there are any yet. No, there are not, but if you guys are interested in dad hats, I can absolutely make it happen. We've got a bunch at our disposal. Joel 50, do you plan on getting a new house or garage soon, and would you ever ride a motorcycle? I had a motorcycle for a little while, rode motocross in my past, 15 years actually. And yes, we plan on purchasing a new house sometime by the middle of 2018, so you guys can expect to see a new garage here coming soon. And then another motorcycle, of course, is the Grom giveaway. It seems like that's a recurring trend in this video. Ricky Lease, will you ever consider buying an older diesel? Well, I don't want to give too much away, but Enthusiast plans to give away something along those lines, maybe after the Grom giveaway. So definitely don't miss out on that, but more news to come there. White Nally, will you ever remove your steps on the Duramax? Please do, coming from the place of love. Honestly, man, as you've probably heard in the past, I don't want to remove the steps because they're a great protective barrier for the 14 wides. Maybe at some point though, being that I don't daily drive the truck anymore, the daily driving thing was really the reason that I kept them on. But then again, I like keeping the steps because then it's not like the side bolsters in my seats get worn to shit from me sliding off of them as well. I can actually step out. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm leaning towards no right now. Ruger Josh, are you ever gonna wrap the Dirty Max with a big Enthusiast logo? Possibly, I've actually considered it. Just need to work on some of those details. There's so much other stuff going on at the current point in time though, it's not on the top of my priority list. Westfall Jake, which is better? Oh, good question. Which is better, a cold start on the Dirty Max or the Z? Keep up the great content, love your uploads with a thumbs up. Well, Jake, dude, I don't even know where to start. They are both so epic in and of themselves. It's just so hard to compare because one's an NA beast that literally shakes the entire complex that I live in, whereas the Dirty Max just sounds so good with that S369 turbo, especially at high idle here in the colder temperatures. Say it's a draw. I can't pick. Luke Walker LA, have you ever tried getting sponsorships before from big companies? Well, yes, the truck is sponsored and so is the Vet from big and small companies, if that helps to answer your question. Great White Z71, what made you want to start making YouTube videos? Honestly, I had always watched creators on YouTube and I never envied them, but I always looked up to them. I always liked the fact that they took a left turn when everybody else took a right, and they provided a medium of content creation that was enjoyable for people like all of you to watch. And I always saw myself as, I can't make YouTube videos, I could never talk to a camera, but over time, doing it now for actually exactly a year, February marks exactly 1 year making YouTube videos, so great milestone in all of our adventures so far. Now I'm sitting here having a very fluent conversation with a camera, an inanimate object, but I envision all of you watching me, and I like public speaking. I always have. So I don't really look at it as an intimidation factor. I look at it as more of a, you know what, this is like what I've always been good at, just in a little bit of a different setting. And making YouTube videos is just fun. It's fun that I can share what I love with all of you guys, and that you guys all love the content back. And at the end of the day, it's really neat to hopefully be able to inspire some of you. OSU Andy, when are you and Mike getting married? He's a little bit upset about the fact that I'm already taken, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Boost Book has a good question. Who's one person that you look up to that keeps you motivated to work towards your overall goal every day? Well, and I don't want to sound conceited or kind of self-focused here, but I look up to myself becoming the person that I want to be through adopting principles from other mentors such as Andy Frisella, for instance. He's the owner of First Form, which is a athletics nutrition company. It's a really neat company that he's built from the ground up, and he has podcasts now called the MF CEO that I listen to often. Everything that he talks about is something that I feel like I've adopted in some way, shape, or form in my own life, and it helps me to get through those days that I am down, because I'm not perfect. Some days, you know, I call my wife and I talk about discouragement. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's tough to go out and do something that's different than the norm and to stay motivated. But at the end of the day, if you can promise yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and say this, that you can commit to the mindset that it takes to create whatever it is that you love, then you'll be able to do it. Because naturally, we're humans. Wherever our mind goes, our body follows. My like league, like I said, love you guys. I love you all. You guys are all so awesome. Really appreciate everything that you guys have helped me out with. Look at this. Hey. Oh, you got somebody. You are sneaky, man. We'll get you fed in a minute, all right? Hey.
Grom giveaway. You're welcome to get entered. Imagine that Grom in your garage.
Everybody take care, have a great night, and we'll see you in this weekend's video.